Welcome back. Today we're talking about who we got matched up with and how crazy matchmaking is. Plus, I'm going to take you through what the first couple days of prep have been like. So we got matched up against 138. 138 has a 3 times leading kingdom, and we don't have any. With that, we also notice they have at least 3,300 Mystic Trial people. They have 2 people in the top 30 in the world for Mystic Trials. And we also have heard that there's probably someone that is sandbagging their Mystic Trials and is just as large as their top 2. We only have people in 3,100s. So they are 200 levels, multiple people 200 levels above us in Mystic Trials, which is crazy. Prep this time around is going to be interesting for a lot of kingdoms, especially those kingdoms that were in Flame Dragon Tyrant. A lot of kingdoms, a lot of big players used their savings for Flame Dragon Tyrant. You can see kingdoms that are typically very dominant in prep. They are taking a step back and saving for this prep and skipping most of this prep for next KvK, which would be next month. But today we saved a lot. And so today on here, at least, we are doing charms. We're finally leveling up some charms. It's been a long time since we've leveled up a decent amount of charms. We're getting them to level 11. Next, we would be working on the rest here of our archers, and then moving our infantry to at least level 12s, and then focusing on getting the rest of them to level 11. I personally love charms. I think charms are my favorite thing in the game, and they have such a good return on investment, way better than governor gear. Not as good as hero gear, but still charms are very good. Same with things like widgets for new heroes. Those are super powerful if you are willing to spend a lot. Anyway, so that was part of day 1 where we did well. It was very tight on day 1, and this is early day 1, but at the end of day 1, it was 1.37 billion for us, and then for 138 it was 1.36 billion. So just about less than 10 million points separated us from winning day 1 and them. We're going to finish off the rest of TG8 here, and the only buildings left that I have to upgrade to TG8 is the War Academy and also my infirmary. Obviously the infirmary is going to be last. You don't really need it because batch healing exists. If batch healing did not exist, then you would see a lot of infirmary buildings maxed out earlier than your research building, for example, here. What's nice about War Academy is going from TG7 to TG8, there is a huge increase in research speed. So that's always nice. That's why I wanted to finish that off first and then move over to infirmary. We had enough to finish all of TG8, which is nice. So I guess next time around, it's going to be hard to get anything on day 1 apart from charms, just because there's nothing else to upgrade for buildings with true gold and construction speed ups, etc., until they come out with TG10, which who knows when that's going to be. That's probably way down the road. I am excited to do more charms, though. Like I said, charms are becoming way more expensive. I think it's like 600 for each material right now to get it from charm 11 to charm level 12. So I cannot imagine when you see someone that has charms level 22. That is an insane amount of materials for level 22s. Very, very expensive. Probably one of the most expensive things in the game. This right here is towards, like I said, the end of what I had left for day 1, but it was towards the beginning of the day. So like I said, take that with a grain of salt. We're going to move on to day 2, which day 2 is research. Everyone loves research. At least you should. You should be using your generals on research. You can see day 2 here. This is like 30 minutes into day 2. for me doing this. I was also saving my little tokens or chips for roulette. I haven't spun roulette since the first KvK that Gen 5 came out, where this is Gen 6. So I have been saving up tokens for a very long time. What I realized here is that for $50, you can get about 175, around that. At least that's what I got, shards for the roulette hero. And if you spent the same $50 on something like the Hall of Heroes, then it would only get you 100 shards. So if you are looking to min-max or maximize your spending, then make sure you're doing hero roulette here, where you can buy the $50 pack if you want, obviously, or use your gems and get many more hero shards from roulette than it would be from something like Hall of Heroes. So make sure you save those. Roulette is awesome for pretty much every single type of player, from free to play all the way up to your mega wells. Hero roulette is where it's at. Sometimes hero roulette does feel bad, where there are times I spun 10 and got 1 shard. I know you've all been there and have all felt that pain. I've gotten 0 shards and a lot of hero XP when it's not needed. Now, early on in the game, hero XP is actually good to get, but here, when you're many generations into the game, it's not as fun to get hero XP naturally. We're going to move on to do some of Masters. Now, obviously, when Masters came out, we did a little bit of Masters, or, well, a lot of bit of Masters. We're going to be focusing on Roman here, because Roman helps in Arena a lot, and if you are fighting for the top 5 spots in Arena constantly each week, Roman is going to be one of your best friends. At least in 222, there are so many wells where everyone is fighting for the top 3 spots, and we try not to hit one another, and sometimes the top like 10 spots will all just be people from 222, so it's very hard to find someone to hit. But likewise, when someone large comes along and wants to hit you, that's where Roman will definitely shine, especially with his 4th skill there and then his 1st skill there. Those will help you a lot. Just in case you missed my master's guide of what I would do if I was a well, if I was a mid spender, if I was a low spender or free to play player, then I went over all of the masters and which one I would focus on depending on what level of spending you choose. So after this video, make sure you go check it out. Masters are a great addition to the game, supposedly. Now, if you got this far in the video, then supposedly in about 6 days, there's a new one coming out. So that is the word on the street. So thanks for watching all the way to this point. Now, you know, at least a little bit of insight from what we have heard is that the 4th master comes out on the 25th of May. But speaking of masters, that research screen right there is crazy expensive. That is going to be for the mega wells and just another spending avenue. I almost think that masters are going to be more expensive than pets, depending on how many they have coming out. We are finally getting into the research. We only have a little bit of healing research left for T11s. Now I'm going through just to see how many true gold dusts I have, or how many I would have left if I sped up the healing. I decided not to speed up the healing because, well, I don't really need it more than I need these right here. I need to finish the battle tab off, so I'm getting pretty close to the end here. Now, some of these are like right there, you saw 47 days long, 47 days long again. These are very long and require a lot of speed ups. So if you are planning to finish off that battle tab, make sure you have a lot of speed ups, because they're going to require a lot of speed ups. I'm sure there is some sort of calculator out there that you can punch in what research you have and what research you need, and it will give you the speed ups. That sounds very tedious because of all the nodes in the research, but nonetheless, you could if you wanted. Research is overlooked sometimes. Don't overlook research. Some of these nodes A lot of these nodes are worth at least half of a charm, so take that into account. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. It helps a ton. Make sure you join the Discord. I'll put a link in the description. Hopefully your prep's going well, and I'll catch you on the next one.